Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Guitarja of Indonesia playthrough. We are 3 turns away from an era transition. We need 8 more points. We have this builder who needs to make it over to this tile to place down... Well, he can put it right here. But we have the time for him to get to this tile, which could actually benefit from having a resource next to it. Actually, no, he can't put it over here. It has to be next to a sea resource. So this is the closest spot that we can make it. So he needs to make it over to this tile, which he has the time to do. We need 3 points from this, and that leaves us with 1 point remaining. And so I was digging and digging, and I figured out that if we can get an archer in the 3 turns, if we can get an archer, so building it isn't, we could maybe chop one. I think what we're gonna do though is try to trade. Let's see if we can figure out a deal. So our friend over here could use horses. Are we about to... We're about to get a resource, right? We're about to work this resource next turn. I think that's going to be important for us because we can maybe sell that resource. This guy can't do anything useful for us. Let me make sure that there's not something else. So yeah, we definitely need a resource. Although, how much... Let's say we just go 50 horses. What would he give us? He would give us 194 gold for 50 horses. That actually, with the next turn's income, that's going to give us enough. Also, with taking this camp, I think that's going to get us enough. So we might be set now. If all things go according to plan, I think we're set. So, yeah, sorry for taking a little while to get that one going, that turn started. I just wanted to make sure, because getting into this golden age is going to be very important for us. Oh, this is bad. This skirmisher is going to cause some harm for my friend here. We have to claim this, though, because we need that +3. So the skirmisher is going to get a shot off on our guy. Here, let's see. I'm gonna have you two swap, and you're gonna fire on this since you're higher health. You're gonna fire on this one. He's a lot tougher than my archer. He's higher tier. Okay, now don't screw this up, right? I'm gonna do it one tile at a time, because I don't need him getting messed up. And then the other part of our equation is, of course, to purchase another archer. Let's not mess this up. Okay, so now we just need the 4 points from this, and we're good to go. Let's put this down. We should try to trade it as well. Just because I think, I think we could really use some... Oh, he's giving lots of money out for this. I think us getting more gold going is going to be important. What we need to do at this point is work on... Well, we're working on expanding. Here, let's use some of these gentlemen that are out here and have them explore. You should explore too. You know what? You guys should come down here to the Giant's Causeway. Everybody, come down here to the Giant's Causeway. We want to get everybody this buff so that they're more durable out there. And I will trade with Haddington for gold and science. Ends in 2 turns. So we're doing the right thing here. I'm gonna have you here. Let's have you head west and work on maybe getting these dyes or something. This galley can't beat this man up. Okay. But we can send our quadriremes down in a bit. They just dropped Carthage down that turn. The Incans like that we killed a barbarian camp. Ugh. I hate this. Okay, so to save you, we have to move you like over here. I'm just gonna have them shoot at this. You gotta stay here and heal, I suppose. Do you want line of battle or do we want bombardment? I think we want bombardment. We don't have a lot of coastal cities, and there's Korea up here. We don't have a lot of coastal cities to attack once we do get our special jongs. But I don't know that we can work it out, I think. Let's get our granary. I really want to start improving and chopping this area, but I'm hoping that we can do that in our golden age. So let's see. Let's make sure we do this correctly. I'm double checking. This is not a reef tile. Movement looks good. Oh, here it is. And what do you think for the pronunciation? It says it's kampong, not kampong. So just a slight difference there. Always try to get these things as close as I can, as long as I am not just overwhelmed with it. And that one's not too bad. So thank you. +4 air score, putting us exactly where we need to be. Dude, I was so worried about this one, and we managed to get it. So definitely good for us. He's got 2 charges. Let's send him towards this iron that just came into existence for us. You know what? It's probably faster to just go via water, but I was like, it might be faster for him to go across the land to get to the Giant's Causeway, but there's all these trees in the way that I doubt that's the case. So everybody, go to the Giant's Causeway. Get your bonuses, because since they fixed that, like, not the most recent patch, but the patch before it, it'll actually stick with us as we pay to improve our guy through the ages. When a warrior becomes a swordsman and an archer becomes a crossbowman, and etceteras, etceteras. So it's definitely worth pursuing getting all of our guys to the Giant's Causeway that is in our territory. We have claimed the Giant's Causeway.
Gott grüße euch, Geselle.
Hello, Germany. What's going on, sir? Okay, our archer survives. I want him to get over to the Giant's Causeway as well. Plus, there's a goodie hut for us to grab. Oh yeah, we were working on a harbor that just finished. You're not growing because we were telling you to focus on that. Incans are golden. Robert's golden. Phoenicians and German are normal. We're golden. We're getting monumentality. Give me that monumentality, please. And now, first things first. I want another island city. I mean, I think right here could be okay. Although this, as it stands right now, this would actually probably be a pretty good campus location. Either way, I'm gonna buy a settler from this city since it is small and quick to grow. Let's go ahead and work the fishing boats, which makes our unique building a little more effective. And I'm not gonna level up this man, I'm just gonna have him shoot, because you only get 1 experience from these barbarians after this anyway. Okay, so our archer can only move 2. I'm gonna have him move down here. I'm gonna have this guy stick with him just to make sure we guard it from the skirmisher. He needs to make it over to this tile. Alright, we got the spear. There is a camp down here, so I'm gonna send you to help out with this. I want to try to clear our islands of barbarian villainy and expand to them. But I don't think we're going to be spending any more faith on settlers right now. What we're going to be doing is heavily investing in our infrastructure, I think. What do we need from the tech tree to really help us out? It'd be nice to turn our archers to crossbows. It'd be nice to turn our warrior into a swordsman, or I don't remember. We may only have one warrior. We have a ton of horses, or the ability to get horses pretty swiftly, so we should be making horsemen soon. We have the capability of doing that, so I vote that we start. Huey would be good for our capital, but I don't think we're going to take that time to invest in it. Alright, I'm going to start by voting for going for knights. Since we do have the iron, I think that going for knights is a viable thing for us. We don't have the iron yet. It's right here. We're about to get it. This man, he's founding a city up here. Get me a lighthouse, please. I very much would like that. And how much does it cost us to buy a builder? It's 95. We're going to wait for feudalism, and then we're going to build as many builders as we can with our faith. A +4 campus out on this coast is good. I'm gonna have them focus on that. We need to try to get our science up. And one of you pointed out, I don't remember if we pointed this out, but I was talking about going to our unique unit from science, and it's actually over here in mercenaries, which means, so we're getting feudalism right now. We'll queue this up next. So this is now 4 researches away as our special one. And I'm nervous right now that we don't have a lot of coastal targets in our vicinity. As you can see here, the nearest is Haddington, and then you have to go as far as Kitukara to find another one, at least in the areas we've seen. So that's not great, but what we're gonna have to do, I think, is focus on having a land military with a strong naval support for it. So we will be making sure to turn our quadriremes into big baddies, aka the Jong. World Congress, what do we have? 100% production towards buildings in this district. I vote we just take city center, because this is probably what they're going to vote for. And I also would like that. 100% more grievances for somebody. And other people generate more grievances towards them. Let's see what sending it towards Robert the Bruce might do. I'm not expecting anything to go from that one, but I hope the city center one works. City center worked. And then they're targeting the Phoenicians. All right. Excellent work. Excellent work. Let's get you up here so we can grab this and get the bonus from the Giant's Causeway. The game recommends here, this doesn't let us drop more than one city. So let's see. What if we drop the city here? We could potentially chop this out of the way and drop a holy site there, which I think would get us like a... The Giant's Causeway would give it like a +2 or something, maybe? I don't remember exactly, but it should be like a +2 or +3 probably if we dropped it right here. This would probably be a good campus spot as the other thing. Just because it's got jungle all around it, and then sea tiles, and then is this a reef? It is a reef, so that's even more. So what if we drop the city here? The problem is we don't have a good harbor from this spot. We could still drop another city down right by the Giant's Causeway if we dropped it here. We get the coffee automatically. This might be a good spot. It gives us another spot for a city, which is what I like. That may be unnecessary, I don't know, but it's what I think I want to do. Okay, so we have 110 faith, but like I said, we are going to wait until such time as we have feudalism done, giving us the extra charges. So right now it's just a little exploration, a little buffs from the Giant's Causeway to make our guys better, getting a little iron. Just working the area, working what we can. I'm just gonna have him automatically path. I'm also just gonna have you automatically path. You're gonna cross over the land at some point. That's fair. You do you. All right, we're at a dead end with this fellow over here. Looks like the only option will be to. Well, we can send him along the south edge until it runs out, if it runs out. If we do not stand united against Dido, then what will happen? Something bad, perhaps. Dude, we need to get... So we're going to start our land military, and right now horsemen is the strongest unit we have available. So we are going to go horsemen here. You get your spear, get your knowledge of construction and engineering. We're heading down. We're gonna fight this camp. You guys should be able to help me out, right? Yeah. Let's pick up bombardment. Maybe I should be picking up the anti-sea stuff, but I also am not seeing any navy from our neighbors yet. So right now, it's better for them to specialize in murdering cities, I suppose, even though, as we've seen, there's not a whole lot of cities for us just yet. Gotta go around Lisbon. Oh, yes, please. Thank you. Do we want to give up diplomatic favor for Germany for some money? It's not really a lot of money, so I'm gonna say no to that one. If he was passing us some more cash, I could maybe look the other way and get rid of it. But I don't think he was offering us what we really needed. All right, my friend, you heal. We did pick up. Yeah, we picked up the spear. You can see it. You can always see it by hovering over the portrait now. Thank you for Axis for adding that a couple patches ago, my friends. Quadrireme, come down here and you know what? This is probably fine. Let's send you over here to see what Haddington's area is like. I want to explore this continent because I think that this is going to be where we start our war. So what is this continent called? It looks to be mainland Antarctica and Vendian. This is a weird little setup of land down here. We got icebergs in the way. Can we go around them? We can't go around them this way, but hey, there's a little goody hut down here. What if we put map tax down just to say there's treasure here? Whether we ever actually get down there or not is another thing, but at least it'll draw our attention to it whenever we look around. Okay, begin firing on this man. You will have support soon. Not that you need it. But it's always good to know you got somebody coming to help you out. Our archer just picked up this. Let's see. So we could have you potentially head this way to try to explore. What's the fastest way over here? Just across this. One envoy is not going to do much for us. Alright. He's not likely to come out and attack my man, so I'm just going to move him the full distance. So I'm hoping for the ability for like a good holy site here and a good campus down here. This might actually be better for a campus. I want to look at this. So campus. Dude, there's plenty of +4s around. So good campus here, any of these spots. Probably we would want to drop it. I was going to say up here, but I don't actually know. We could put a harbor out here potentially. There's no suitable location right now, obviously. It's a +3 holy site over here. And you know what? I don't think we picked up our bonus for a +3 holy site yet. What I'm going to do is work on your basic buildings first. And then once feudalism hits, I think I'm going to go over here and chop these bananas so that I can put down a holy site over there. I want that +3 bonus holy site because I don't believe we picked up the air score for it. I might be wrong. That's possible. So, oh, we have a goody hut up here too. Let's just do that again. Add attack. I like the merchant indicating the goody hut. All right, our scout. Let's have our scout head over here with the archer. Quadrireme, you've been doing wonderful work for us. Thank you, my friend. The archer's here to support you. Oh, another one. And another one, baby. Show me the money. Oh, the beautiful town of Scone.
But as I headed into the heart of New Zealand's fjordland, that same childlike
with a
feeling.
Nice wonder right next to it. Scone, you picked a very beautiful location to exist, I must say. So this guy's he's seen everything you can see over here, I believe. We still haven't grabbed our Giant's Causeway benefit with this man. But he was blocked by the scout showing up, so he didn't know what to do, which is fair. Our first campus of a +3 or higher stature. Alright, get in here, my friend. Thank you. This horseman, you know where he's got to go when he pops up. There's only one place. Dude, we have cash money, but we need to save it for... Let's say we need to save it for a rainy day. I don't know if that's true. Great people, is there anything we could do with like amassing a fortune? It would be excellent to get a great general and a great admiral. Maybe we'll invest some money in an admiral. I'm just looking towards the future, you know. Let's get our basic buildings going first, since we get bonuses. Gotta make use of the bonuses. Oh, thank you. Quadrireme, you did great work. And now we're reaping the benefits. Alright, you are just heading this way, because there's nothing else for you to see over here, is there? No, we need our iron. We're not trading you iron, sir. Refuse deal. There's no deal to be made for iron. Iron
With
has
the
to be
advance of feudalism came the growth of
for
iron
knights.
armor, until at last.
Serfdom gets slotted in there oh so beautifully. Yes, this is fine. We got our stirrups bonus. Okay, let's continue it. Exploration. Actually, you could go collect this. It's kind of out of the way, though. It is kind of out of the way. You gotta admit that. Okay, get us another horseman, please. Another horseman, please. Alright, you gotta come down here. We will queue that up for you. Scotland, don't mind us. We're beginning our exploration. It may look a little bit like trouble. The trouble is yet to come. This is not a sign of trouble right now. This is just reconnoitering, reconnaissance. It's not an aggressive act. I promise you that. The aggressive act comes later. This is intelligence gathering. And that's it. In 2 population, we'll be able to get our next building. Oh, we finally did get the extra charges. So I want a builder in our capital. I definitely want a builder down here. We can get one more builder right now. We need one over here to do what we were talking about before. And we need this tile. It was gonna naturally expand to it, I see that, but let's do it like this anyway. Hey, you're going to make landfall up here a little ways away from Scotland. Maybe don't annoy them. Okay, give me a granary, a monument. The population is stagnant up here, so maybe, just maybe, we need to buy you. Well, we'll get you that granary at least. That'll help out, right? Don't be too greedy, my friends. I'm gonna have this guy venture down here. I'll do the rest of the exploration once he makes it this far. What's over here? Anything useful? Wigtown? We've found Wigtown, everybody. In case you were wondering where that was.
Über Vorsichtigkeit sie gelobt.
Hello, Frederick. Frederick. What's up with you, sir? You went and bothered me mid-turn to say just something. You weren't denouncing, you were just making a statement. It didn't really seem like you were doing much there, to be honest. Alright, what do we need to do in this area to give ourselves a boost? I'm down for chopping, but I'd rather chop something of import. Mausoleum, by the way, is something that we should build. I know that... So the problem with what we have set up right now is we don't really have a good spot for mausoleum. This has our best harbor, but we can't build the mausoleum here because of... There's no land placement next to it. So the only place we can build a mausoleum is right here. I'm gonna go for it. You know, we can still get some decent value out of it. It's just not the greatest. I don't want somebody to beat us to it is the thing. So I'm going to prioritize that. I guess let's put a mine down. Can we get another? We can get one next turn. I think we're going to do a heavy-handed shopping and whatever here once we get our next district going, which I think is just going to be a government plaza, which we haven't done yet. Government plaza plus the settler bonus for getting workers. I think that's the way. All right, let's step up on land. Ooh, we do have a house there to check out. I don't think we need to mark that one in particular because we have a guy heading towards it right now. I might forget about it, so, you know, maybe the marking would have been a good idea, but I'm sticking by my initial no marking strategy on that one. Got a nice little volcano up by Kumasi. Really classes up the joint. Alright, so we want to harvest for food, and we want to chop the rainforest. So let's start by harvesting at the population. We have the ability to chop. You know what? Let's chop to get our settler. And we will begin our wonder immediately. Oh, yeah. I second guess myself immediately here. No, let's chop it. We will mine this afterwards. So this man is gonna go hang out. The game is recommending here, but that puts us a little too close to our capital. I think our capital wants to own that. So I'm just going to give us as much, a wide a berth as possible from our capital while still taking the territory. And there is plenty of, there are plenty of other islands to grab, as we see. Like this one in particular is very bountiful looking. I don't know. Here, can we mark? Let me do this. Search. So this, if we look at this this marker for reef, we could see that maybe right here would be an excellent spot for a campus. Surrounded by water and then 2 reefs and a jungle. So if we put like the city here, you know, that could be good, and we could put a harbor down here or over here. That reef bonus is pretty nice. So this is a decent little trick to see, you know, where you might get some extra adjacencies. Dumfries, hello. Another one. We do have a friend coming down here, but let's go ahead and tack that one. Just because why not? Alright, you're heading back, my dude. There's nothing for you here. We've learned this the hard way. I want him to get a government plaza, and I want to place it here, I think, because at least we get adjacency bonuses with our other stuff. So let's move you here. We're going to need to... I guess we can queue up walls and get at least walls in our capital from chopping. And then we'll switch to the government plaza in that spot. I really wish you could do like a combo chop for the thing you're putting down. But you just can't do it. I can wish for it, but doesn't mean I'm gonna have any chance of getting it, or maybe that's not even a good idea. There's just plenty of times where I'm like, I really want to chop that tile and to drop the thing that I want to chop for it right on the same tile. And the game's like, sorry about your luck, dude. Alright, so we'll let him finish this. Where is Germany, by the way? Where does Germany exist? We met them. We know Korea's up here, but we haven't met them. Germany, no Germany. I don't know. I don't know where Germany came from. It'd be good to pinpoint that at some point, but I don't really have the option. Okay, we chop. And then this becomes our government plaza once the wall finishes. on through, my friends. The water is not good. It is too cold. Stay out of the water. You don't want to be there. Trust me on this. Anything good down here? It doesn't look like it. Looks like a little snow island that, Oh, you need this tile. There you go. So we're going to send our horsemen over here as well. Somebody's going to notice that we have a whole bunch of military over here, and they're going to start questioning things. It's not Robert the Bruce, though. He thinks we're no threat to him. He believes that there is no way we're going to cause any problems for him, which... I don't know how true that is, sir. Give me another builder here. So let's chop. Got ourselves a few turns off of our government building, and we'll put a mine down there instead. Let me go ahead and chop this. Ooh, yeah. Take those turns off of the mausoleum. That's what I like to see. My builder friend, what are you up to? Let's go ahead and I mean, you got to get the sea resources. There is a German trader over here indicating, oh, and here's the border. So Germany exists right in here. We found Germany. No need to freak out. We got it under control. Barbarian scout. So I don't know. We do have coastal cities to attack over here, which makes me believe that that he might be a good target. We just need to make sure we have inland forces to take out any sort of bigger inland cities that might exist. We're not trading anyone our military stuff right now because we are not at the cap.
If it's natural to kill.
As long as we're not at the cap, we want to make sure that we have those things available for our own use. Yields from raiding. We're not raiding at the moment. That's not our lifestyle right now. Okay, let's give me the Ancestral Hall. Can we beat this man to the Ancestral Hall with chopping? Probably not, but maybe. We're gonna have him wait regardless, because that'd be a dumb thing to do, is just waste that. We have the option for a trader. No, you should just get these things taken care of while we are getting the extra credit for it. Your trader units are immune to being plundered in water tiles. That sounds fantastic. Thank you. Let's bring Reyna in. Up to Jambi, because this has our biggest harbor. Or Jumbi? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of... If Kampong, like the K-A-M is come, does that... Would it be like... Would this be Jum? A gin rum mix? I don't know. I'm sure some of you can clarify that for me at some point. Okay, my friend, your final mission, if you choose to accept it, is to chop this. Frederick was interrupting. He was interrupting that, but that's fine. He doesn't need to know. These are friendly with us, but they are probably our primary sources of potential cities. So we're not going to make friends with Robert or Frederick, because we're going to take a look at this land and see what it's like. Right now, it's looking like our easiest target, our softest target might be Scotland, because they have coastal cities. And obviously we can make use of coastal cities. Where is everybody on the charts, though? Where are we? We're at 49.2 science per turn. Robert's at 52. Dido's at 46. 34 for the Incans, and the Germans are at 32. So we are at respectable numbers for this, and we can make it go even better. Which, not civics tree. Let me go to government. Are we still building settlers right now? We have this one coming, but I don't think we're building any more at the moment. Obviously, I'd like to, but I think what we should do is probably swap out for another policy real quick while we're on the subject of science. Oh, we don't have a... We don't have recorded history yet. Recorded history is what we're going to pick up next. After mercenary, recorded history. Gets us another governor title, gets us natural philosophy, with which we will double the effectiveness of a lot of these nice campuses we're dropping down. So it'll come at a good time. Like once we get this one up, it's going to add a lot to our overall science. Culture, we're at 32. 36 for the Incans, 28 for the Phoenicians, 46 for Germans, 33 for Scotland. So we're actually in a pretty good spot. We've managed to position ourselves decently without war. Score-wise, the game says otherwise, though we're at 237, which is second from last. First place is unknown with 356, so not too far above us. But we have places to go is what the game is telling us right now. We have a lot of turf, a lot of ground to gain. But that's going to have to wait. It's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.